Bollywood celebs were raking in moolah from this gaming app, behind which was a palm-spitting gambler. But did Ranbir, Huma or Shraddha realize that the money they were paid for promoting it on social media channels was tainted? Did Kapil Sharma know that the grand success party held in a 7-star luxury hotel in Dubai last year where he performed, or for that matter Tiger Shroff and Sunny Leone, who danced at the lavish UAE wedding of the app promoter earlier this year, where Bollywood stars were flown to in private jets from India, and where a whopping 200 crore in cash was spent, all came out of the pockets of hundreds of thousands of gullible Indians? And this is exactly the reason the Enforcement Directorate summoned the celebrities for questioning in October of 2023, after they discovered that a group known as the Mahadev Syndicate, who in the garb of gaming ran tens of websites and apps meant for illegal betting on card games, live sports and even elections. And the money collected through these apps was being transferred to them in the UAE via Hawala channels by a Mumbai-based event management company. And the real kingpin mafias behind this syndicate is the 20-year-old Saurabh Chandrakar, the groom of the UAE wedding, and Ravi Uppal, his 43-year-old associate, who also paid tens of relatively smaller stars for performing at the wedding and promoting their app on social media. And that their reach went beyond Bollywood, engulfing the police and bureaucracy as well. To see how the scam started, let us take you to Chhattisgarh's Bhilai, the steel city of India. But before that, make sure to subscribe, like and share this video and keep watching Bisbo. Now to Bhilai, where way back in 2017, Chandrakar was an ordinary man who ran a small juice center with his brother. But he also loved to gamble in local addas whenever he got the time. Uppal, on the other hand, came from a more affluent business family who undertook contracts for installing bowels, but on the side ran many local cricket betting addas through which his network of bookies was spread across Chhattisgarh. In tune with the times, Uppal wanted to shift his betting operations online, which would also be a way to expand his business. And it happened by chance one day when hanging out at a paan stall with his local punters. One of them introduced Chandrakar to him.
बॉस, ये हमारे अड्डे का सबसे शाना जुआरी है.
Uppal was impressed by his street smartness during the conversation.
साथ में पैसा छापोगे?
So the ambitious duo started their journey and went to Hyderabad to learn from a locally successful online betting app that was popular there, from where they got one piece of sound advice.
यहाँ गैम्बलिंग ऐप चलाना इलीगल है. दुबई जाकर चलाओ. ये नंबर लो, मदद करेगा वो तुम्हारा.
In Dubai, they met a local sheikh and a Pakistani national who helped them set up an office around 2018. So while Chandrakar and Uppal ran operations from Dubai, the face of the app in Bhilai was Raja Gupta, who was also present at the pawn shop meeting. He recruited a young army of unemployed techies from low-income backgrounds from across Chhattisgarh, then took them to Dubai for training, and while some stayed back, the rest returned to become the back-end bone of the whole operation. In their early years of 2018 and 19, their website or app didn't get much traffic, but during the pandemic, their user base grew to over a substantial 50 lakh. Their franchisee model worked well, selling each one for 20 lakhs on an 80-20 profit-sharing basis, 80% to Mahadev. The job of each franchisee was to hire agents to lure people, from which each agent got 6 to 8% commission on every bet placed by his customer. Now listen attentively about how they operated and lured people so that you don't become a victim. Once you register as a bettor on their website or app, call center executives would call you to purchase a better ID.
Sir, we will help you earn money through betting. Just follow my instructions.
You would be given 2 phone numbers, one to be contacted at the time of betting for depositing money in a bank account and the other to encash the winning points in their ID. Unknown to the bettor is that these bank accounts were fraudulently opened by taking Aadhaar and PAN card photocopies of poor villagers. Those betting high amounts might be put in closed groups on apps like Telegram and given special treatment. During the initial period, you would continuously keep winning and make good money for a period of time. But after it becomes an addiction, you would gradually start losing more and more, sometimes even going bankrupt. This is because all games and betting odds were rigged by the panel operators. Chhattisgarh police soon started receiving a plethora of complaints.
मेरा तो बहुत नुकसान हो गया सर जी. खेती बेच दी उन कमीनों की वजह से.
माई बाप, मेरे लड़के ने आत्महत्या कर दी. हमें इंसाफ दो.
So the police identified where the panel operators were working from and raided them in their small and narrow rooms. Their interrogations revealed that the tentacles of this syndicate had spread to 150 centers in India, running 4,000 panel operators, with each earning an estimated 200 crore per year. Within 1 year, from October 22 to 23, the police across India registered 75 FIRs and caught 429 foot soldiers running the scam. But it was only after those videos of Bollywood celebs performing at that fancy wedding went viral in Feb this year that the ED smelled something fishy, took over the case and started to blow the lid over the scam. They conducted raids at 39 locations across the country, seized illegal assets worth a whopping 417 crore and arrested more techie foot soldiers. In August, they arrested businessmen Damani brothers in Chhattisgarh under allegations of movement of Hawala money. Allegedly, ASI Chandrabhushan Verma used to grease the whole police system in Chhattisgarh, bribing cops from superintendents to IPS officers to look the other way. It was only due to the honest efforts of Durg SP Abhishek Pallav, who had joined the force recently in April 2022, that helped the ED to reach the ASI's collar in double quick time and arrest him. Another key accused who helped open hundreds of dubious bank accounts to divert people's betting money was held at the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport in Mumbai on his arrival from Dubai. For reasons not revealed, the ED then went to the extent of raiding Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Office officials, questioning his political advisor and 2 officers on special duty in September. What is your connection with Mahadev? Things really heated up 5 days before the first round of Chhattisgarh elections that were to kick off in November this year, when a tip-off to the ED on November 2nd helped them seize 3 crore cash from a car parked in the premises of a 5-star hotel in Raipur. But the shocker came from a Hawala money courier they caught with 1.8 crore hidden in his hideout in Bhilai, who reportedly confessed.
The money came from the UAE to be delivered to one politician, Baghel, for upcoming election expenses.
And that's how the ED reached the neck of Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel, even though they failed to produce any money trail, alleging he received a whopping 508 crore from the syndicate in small payments over the years, based on a claim in a video released by the BJP of a third promoter of the app, Shubham Soni from Dubai. 508 crore has been given to Baghel Saab and others. Soni also reportedly sent a legally admissible, notarized statement to the ED to this effect, which was duly attested by the Indian High Commission in Dubai. Fireworks flew between the BJP Congress during the Chhattisgarh election campaign. Didn't even spare the name of Mahadev. ED is BJP, BJP is ED. Based on the Hawala courier, ED even raided a travel company that looked after plane ticketing of everyone associated with the syndicate. All this drama played a big part in helping Modi dethrone Congress in the state a month later. After the dust settled, in a twist in the tale, the courier alleged that he was made a scapegoat, claiming ED forced me to sign a statement in English which I cannot understand. Politics apart, the syndicate put national security at risk by allegedly being involved in terror funding, as the kingpins in Dubai were reportedly in touch with D Company, Dawood Ibrahim's brother Mustaqim, and created for him a similar betting platform for Pakistan, Khelo Yar, that even sponsored Sri Lanka's T20 Premier League. In exchange, the Don's brother gave 20 of his best security personnel to help protect Chandrakar, to ward off the extortion threats he was getting from Lawrence Bishnoi, the gangster involved in the Moosewala killing. It seems that the duo wanted to become the next global D company of betting, and they did that by running 60 illegal offshore gambling websites and apps with different names. So sophisticated was their operation that ED traced the majority of their servers' location to Switzerland. Call centers operated from various Asian countries, while laundering was done through 500 Hawala operators and 70 shell companies in the Middle East that reportedly invested this black money in nightclubs in London and Dubai and in the Indian stock market. Bollywood biggies Sanjay Dutt and Sunil Shetty even attended the success party of one of them in September last year at the Fairmont Hotel in Dubai. These gambling apps are able to run easily under the cover of being games of skill, which is legal, though they are actually games of chance and thus illegal. Using celebrities in their ads to tempt people to play is the trick they use to give their apps legitimacy. In this case, celebs receive the proceeds of crime and should have known better than to accept such kind of ads. Even Jacqueline Fernandez is under investigation for receiving money and gifts from Sukesh Chandrasekhar's scam activities. ED reportedly wants to make these celebs witnesses against Chandrakar and Uppal. Mumbai police has registered an FIR for this 15,000 crore fraud and named 32 people, including the Mahadev promoters and even Dabar CMD, and also included allegations of match fixing on Khiladi app. And even though the center has blocked 22 illegal betting apps and websites related to the Mahadev syndicate, just days after the ban, the Hindustan Times reported that 19 of the 22 websites could still be accessed directly, even without a VPN. Some of the websites got redirected to 7crick.com, a betting website that wasn't on the block list. Or the cunning techies started using mirror websites. When fairplay.in and fairplay.io got blocked, they just inserted a dash in the middle and made them accessible again. Many of the banned apps even continued to elicit clients through social media accounts right through the 2023 Cricket World Cup. The centre's latest ruling on online gaming, which wants self-regulatory bodies to determine legality of online games, are soft. Perhaps because of their strong lobby and the fact that they owe GST dues worth a whopping 1.5 trillion rupees, $18 billion to the government. Some southern states, particularly Tamil Nadu, tried hard to declare games like online rummy and poker with stakes involved as illegal, but its high court struck it down, saying they were both games of skill and thus legal. So one way is to go the lottery way, which is banned in several states and union territories because it ended up ruining the lives of a lot of poor people. Though a blanket ban never works and will obviously affect the whole gaming industry, the government can nip these in the bud like it did with illegal personal loan apps, when they removed around 2,000 shady loan apps in April this year and whitelisted the approved ones. All this while, lookout and red corner notices were issued against the kingpins, though they were enjoying their life after getting the citizenship of Vanuatu, an island country east of the coast of Australia. However, their days might be numbered as Dubai police detained one of the main promoters, Ravi Uppal, and he might be soon deported, while Chandrakar is under round-the-clock surveillance to prevent him fleeing the UAE. While many of the arrested foot soldier techies came out on bail, but they are again back to working as street vendors, the place from where Chandrakar started. Remember to watch Bisbo's Raids 1 and 2, each with over 2 million views. Bisbo's Limerick. They made tons of money via betting apps. The losers were the bettors, the poor chaps. Tricked to win, it became a sin. Then down they went into the money trap. You will also find these sources listed in our video description section.